So, picture this. You've just landed in Lisbon. The sun's warming up the cobblestones, and the air is just filled with this rich, amazing aroma. Well, that's the smell of Portugal waking up. And you know what? It all starts with one single cup of coffee. Today, we're gonna unlock the secrets of this daily ritual so you can experience it like a true local. Just let that sink in for a second. That's not some poetic exaggeration. That is the actual, literal experience that greets you in any Portuguese town. It's a real heartbeat of the country, you know? That perfect little moment of pause before the day's adventure really kicks off.
And that's the real question, isn't it? Because walking up to that bustling counter can feel, well, a little intimidating. There's this rapid-fire exchange happening, this kind of secret code being spoken between the barista and the regulars. And cracking that code, that's your key to unlocking the whole experience.
And that right there is why this matters so much. Taking part in this one simple morning ritual is your very first step to totally transforming your trip. It's all about moving beyond just seeing the sights and actually becoming part of the local rhythm.
This is a fundamental truth, I'm telling you. Seriously, skip the hotel breakfast one morning. For most people in Portugal, the day is basically on hold until this first coffee is consumed. It's a non-negotiable, absolutely essential start to their day.
So, you find a local cafe. You'll figure out really quick that these places are so much more than just a spot to get a drink. We're not talking about some sterile coffee chain with paper cups. These places are the vibrant, beating heart of the neighborhood. And what's so cool is the social dynamic you'll see. I mean, you'll have construction workers in their dusty boots standing right next to lawyers in slick suits, all sharing the exact same counter space. For these few minutes, everyone is equal, brought together by this simple, powerful tradition. It's pretty amazing to watch.
Oh yeah, this just perfectly captures the whole vibe. It's a total sensory experience. You hear that constant hiss from the espresso machine, the clinking of tiny spoons against ceramic, and you start to pick up on these little snippets of neighborhood news. And that smell, wow, it's this perfect mix of strong coffee and warm, buttery pastries. And this all plugs right into a core cultural value. It's the idea that even a quick coffee is a moment to be savored. It is the absolute polar opposite of some rushed, anonymous transaction. It's about taking a real pause to connect, to breathe, before the rest of the day takes over. Okay, now for the really fun part. Let's finally crack that code. Learning just a couple of these key terms will make all the difference, I promise. Forget asking for a latte or an Americano. This is the real language of Portuguese coffee. All right, here's your cheat sheet. The bica is your standard, strong, beautiful shot of espresso. Now, if that sounds a little too intense, just ask for a pingado. It's the same thing with just a pingo, a drop of milk to take the edge off. For something more balanced, the meia de leite is perfect. Half coffee, half milk, served in a cup. And if you want a milkier, gentler start, the galão, served in a tall glass, is definitely the way to go. Now here's a pro tip that'll show you've really done your homework. That standard espresso, it's called a bica in Lisbon and all through the south. But if you're up north, say in Porto, you want to ask for a cimbolino. Getting this right, that's some next level stuff. And this is the real reward. It's about so much more than just getting a great cup of coffee. When you step up and order with confidence, you'll get this little nod, this small sign of respect from the person behind the counter. And in that moment, you've bridged the gap from tourist to someone who gets it. It feels fantastic. But hey, a great coffee should never be lonely, right? So let's talk about the incredible pastries and savory treats that are a huge part of this ritual. Your eyes are going to be glued to that glorious glass counter. Yeah, that's because ordering a coffee is often just the first half of the order. It's almost always paired with something delicious, whether you're in the mood for something sweet or savory to kick off your day. And oh man, what a selection you'll find. Of course, you've got the world-famous pastel de nata, that perfect, flaky, creamy little custard tart. But don't sleep on the buttery croissants. Or for something savory, a tosta mista, which is a simple but absolutely perfect grilled ham and cheese sandwich. It is heaven. And you know what's just wild? The value. For just 2 or 3 euros, you can get a delicious coffee and a fresh pastry. But you're buying so much more than an affordable breakfast. You're getting an admission ticket to watch local life unfold right in front of you. All right, so let's bring this all home, because this whole ritual, the specific coffee order, the perfect pastry, the bustling cafe, it's about so much more than just breakfast. It's a real window into the soul of the country. So here it is, your simple, 3-step guide to one of the most authentic experiences you can have. Find a busy local spot. Use your new vocabulary to order, and then just pause. Stand at the counter for 5 minutes and simply soak in the amazing atmosphere.
Because this really gets to the big takeaway. The most memorable parts of travel aren't always the giant monuments or famous museums. They're found in these small, everyday moments of connection, when you feel, even for just a minute, like you're truly a part of the place you're visiting.
This one small act really sets the tone for a whole day of discovery. It's an experience you will not forget. So the only question left is, when you step up to that counter, what's it going to be? A bica? A galão? The choice, my friend, is all yours.